Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Hi, Dana Stewart, Carmen Donali, Marsha Green, Elizabeth Martinez, Nana BC. I hope everyone is well. Today is Monday, so feel free to ask me personal questions, political questions, pet questions, whatever you have. It's fine. I'm sorry, Saturday I couldn't make it. Oh, God. I had my vaccination, my COVID vaccine, and whenever I get that stuff, makes me sick. Hi, Joyce Matthews. Okay. I don't know. I mean, if anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilo.com, or feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. And it's below the video as well, and I'll be posting it soon. I should have copied it to my buffer, but I didn't, which is nothing unusual for me. I'm getting it right now. Okay. And yes, here's the phone number. In case somebody new doesn't have it. Joyce Matthews is asking, are you going to adopt that cat, Milu? No. They are community cats, and there is a process. I don't know what it is. But no, you can't just adopt them. In fact, I was just watching a video on YouTube. They have 3 categories of cats. I mean, if you can go through the process, but those cats are here to help maintain the ecosystem. From what I understand, there are some wealthy people around here. They own horse ranches. They go play polo and all that kind of stuff. And the cats help keep rats and other animals from spooking their horses or making the lives of their horses. They spook them, from what I understand, or can give problems in those ranches. So that's why, from what I understand, they support them. They have vets that take care of them. I don't know everything about them. All I know, there are certain things you're not supposed to do. So I'm just happy feeding them. Everybody, most people around here take care of them too. They feed them. They're not supposed to, according to what I hear. We're not supposed to feed them, but people do. So because people love animals, you know what I mean. So no, I can't adopt the cat, but the cat has, believe me. The video I released was that yesterday. The one I said that's him and the one that looked very depressed, that was waiting for the. They don't know when somebody moves out. So the both of them, they have 2 other places on the other side that they go to. Oh yeah. Those cats, they are pretty resourceful. They know where to go. They have a couple of places. They go, they stop by, they feed them, they give them water, they give them everything. And they have water all over this place. So, yeah. And they have vets, the rich people. I don't know how it works. I'm going to have to find out. They have 2 veterinary hospitals down on Route 7. I don't know how they go about it, but they come, they trap, they catch them somehow, trap them somehow, or they have people that they know. There is a couple that I usually see in the morning. They walk around. The couple don't feed them, but you can tell the cats know them. They go running to them. They play with the couple and stuff like that. They walk around. So that's probably one couple that employed by the town to take care of them. So yeah, they're not they are called, they're not just any strays or feral. They are called, I didn't even know about that until last week. They are called community cats. That's how they call them. Okay. No comment, Denali. They don't want to move in with me. They're very, I mean, some of them are very friendly and they understand when you talk to them. When you tell them to sit, like the one the video I released yesterday, oh, I can't tell if it's a male or female. I think it's a female, but she understands. When you say sit, she sits. She waits for you to put the food in front of her. Oh yeah, she's very, very smart. One of the smartest one around here. So no, they enjoy and they have places they go to. And sometimes they disappear for a few days. I don't know if they take them to the vet or something, and then all of a sudden they show up again. It's funny. Okay, Donna Stewart says dropping Jack Smith appendix last Friday felt like a bit of a dud, with it being so heavily redacted. Hopefully, Judge Shotgun will release some and piecemeal. I don't know if it felt like a dud. Trump didn't like it, and I'm sure whatever she's going to release or remove any redaction, if it's not necessary. But I don't, it feels like to me, I don't feel much is going to happen before the election. And I started reading it. I was not feeling well. Saturday, I was in no mood to be reading anything. And yesterday, I was just a deadhead. What did I do yesterday? I started feeling better around lunchtime, 2 o'clock. And I was cleaning when I say cleaning, washing dishes, not, things that I was supposed to do. Other things around the place, that's about it. Not that I had anything dirty in the sink. I never really keep anything unwashed, but that's what I was doing yesterday. I washed dishes and stuff like that. Okay. In any event, Jojo Tower says the cat adopted you. Oh yeah, they run this place, believe me. Well, I'm not the only one. There are a couple of apartments around here. You can see about 4 or 5 of them. They sit on the lawns, relaxing. They're under the cars, or they climb on top of the cars. They fall asleep there. Believe me, they know the neighborhood. And something, I've known the 2 orange cats on the other side that I've posted pictures of once or twice. I have been seeing those cats in that same area where when I walk by, I give them some food. At least 3 years. I always see them there, hanging out. So they are taken care of, because according to statistics, if they are not taken care of and things are not well, they won't survive. They won't last long, maybe 2-3 years. That's what I heard. So I just heard that again in a YouTube video. Okay. Now, say, politics stuff and your questions. Common Nutty says, would my daughter be able to pay for her dog eye surgery? Thanks. Well, she saves. Hopefully, I feel, she will be able to get, the surgery done. Okay? Okay. Oops. Lady Lo-Fi says, hi Milo, I have a mold allergy. Would I be okay to stay in my current apartment until next summer? Or should I move now? Pretty sure it was mold. It has mold. If it has mold, my friend, that even, absolutely not. I cannot in good conscience, because I wouldn't stay in it. And because I know it's not good for you. So leave the place as soon as you possibly can. If you know it has mold in it, not a good thing to stay in it. Okay? Maria Elena says, I am getting a job offer this week. Will my finances improve now? Well, yeah, it will take a little bit of time, but I feel it will. You know, of course, getting a new job is always helps. This fun story to share with you all out of nowhere. The current security guard at my school is a retired NYPD cop. He told me that he's completely sick and tired of the Trumps. Okay, I'm glad you posted that question. I am not surprised, and I was saying was it today? I was talking about a lot of people are going to vote for Trump, but they're not saying anything. And I probably said that last week too. I was watching Liz Cheney with Kamala's town hall in Michigan, I believe it was being held. And Liz Cheney says a lot of Republicans and people she talks to are telling her the same thing. So if that, if that security person is saying this, that means a lot of people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad. Thank you, artist, for pointing that out to me. I mean, a lot of them will vote against Trump. I didn't mean they will vote for Trump. A lot of Republicans are tired of Trump. His shenanigans, his threats. Everything is about himself. Okay. And also, if he knows he's going to win, he's so confident. It's all baloney. Do you guys remember? I don't know how many of you here have been with the channel, how long you've been with the channel, but do you remember 4 years ago when Trump was putting this big facade, he's going to win, blah, blah, blah. But at the time, a lot of people didn't, I said at the time, the guy wanted to be a dictator. So I wasn't surprised about January 6th. The thing is, he is doing the same thing. It's a facade. Don't let it fool you. And Elon Musk is doing the same thing. They are trying to, saying to people, Trump has already won. So don't worry about going out to vote. He's trying to depress Democrats, but that's not going to happen. Democrats are determined. And a lot of other people, independents, people who don't usually vote, young people, I think, like I said earlier on the other channel, Trump is in for a major disappointment. If what I am seeing happen, if the motivation of a lot of people, and I'm picking up, okay, and when Liz Cheney said that this afternoon, it makes me feel even more confident that what I said earlier about Republicans voting for Trump and some of the stuff he's been saying for like this past Saturday. Are you kidding me? The place that concerns me is Michigan, and Michael Moore was on. The thought occurred to me, but I wasn't sure if it's because I did not know how it was going to work or who was going to do it. Michael Moore was on Joy Reid a little while ago, and he said he understood how the Arab people in the Arab community in Michigan feels. So he's not going to try to, bother anybody to go out and vote for Kamala. But what he's going to do is try to get as many people he's going to try to off-balance them. A lot of people who usually don't go out and vote, he's going to try to motivate them. He's going to knock on however many doors he can in Michigan because they refuse to let Michigan go to Trump. So he's going to try to offset the number of Arabs in Michigan who are going to vote for Trump or vote for third party. He's going to see if he can upset that by asking people to go vote, who usually don't vote, or new voters, to offset the balance. That's what he said he's going to do. And I don't remember how many of you, I think it was last week. Yeah, last Friday probably. I was talking about, although I knew the challenge, but I wasn't worried about Michigan. So that's possibly part of the reason why I was feeling the way I was feeling about Michigan. So artists, I feel if that security guard is talking that way, it's a lot worse than you think. I mean, there are a lot more, many more people that are sick and tired of the Trump shenanigans too. Yeah, that's exactly right. He's a retired policeman, so he knows a lot of people. They talk, So he's talking about that. He's reflecting what a whole bunch of people are saying. His group of friends, yeah. It's a lot. I feel it's a lot deeper than that. They are not saying exactly why they are tired of him, but the past week or so, Trump has been really bad. Okay. Jojo Tower says, I think Michael Moore is very intuitive. I don't know if he's intuitive. I don't know what it is. But he usually is on top of those things. Laverda McClellan says, I am an Ohio voter. I voted today. There were a lot of people there. Oh, yeah. I mean, about 14 million people voted already. But Jojo Taro, I wouldn't be surprised, since he's never said anything, you know what I mean? So, but I wouldn't be surprised because he's been right about a lot. And he's been his feelings about the way things are going. And Michigan, he usually is correct. I don't know if he's ever been wrong. But Carmen Donati says Elon is giving away a $1 million to a voter. Would he get in trouble for trying to buy people? Something I don't know, because Elon has a lot of investigation going. I don't know which one is going to get him in trouble, but it feels like to me he's in for a shocker. He's going to get in trouble. And like I said a number of times, Elon's end is not going to be pretty. There is going to be a time people are going to stay away from him. When I say people, I mean the people he usually loves to hang out with, the super wealthy like him. They're going to stay away from him, and the people he considers his peers, they're going to stay away from him. And they are already pulling back because of what he's doing. Oh, thank you. Isabel Caputo says, I'm glad you heard when Liz Cheney said that. Yeah. That gave me confidence. I mean, that I wasn't confident of saying it, but when you get something and someone in the know repeat what you got, yeah, makes you feel more confident. Okay. Kay Maldon says she heard the same thing. I mean, the same thing is happening in Texas, which is Yeah, I've heard somebody in Texas getting interviewed as well. Even Texas. Well, like I said a while back, I feel already it's going to beat Cruz. I would be shocked if Cruz wins. But we know how what they do. Florida and Texas, we know how they play the games. Hi, Clarence Field. Okay. Well, Judah Taro voted 2 weeks ago. I voted. Oh yeah, me too. I sent mine by mail a week ago this past Friday, I think. Okay. Marsha Trella says, I'm trying to sell my truck. Do you see it happening soon? I'm getting 2 weeks to 2 months, but I don't think, depending on how you market it, the way you place it. Just be careful though, okay? I don't, today we live in a crazy world. Just be careful on doing the transaction. Go to the police station or something like that, okay? But after it will go, you will be able to take care of what you have to take care of. Okay, Marsha? I think Marsha asked me that. Yeah. Lady Lo-Fi says, Miller, will the Republicans try to mess with the voting machines? I am not saying that intuitively because they can be, well, there is a procedure that every single one of those voting machines is put through, okay, before they use them. So not only they run the process before, they run it after as well, but there are other ways. In order for you to tamper with one of those machines, since I know electronics, there's a lot, and I don't think you would be able to get away with it. Because believe me, there are logs and logs and logs and a number of ways to check. Those things are designed to be secure. If they are tampered with, we will find out in very short time. Okay? The Republicans people like that woman, something Peters last week, who in Arizona, who allowed a bunch of people access to the machines. I'm sure whoever designed those machines, there are steps the county or whatever they can take to resolve whatever it is that those people thought they did. Or, there are ways to take care of those things because those people had no right to breach those systems. That's why she went to prison. Hopefully she learned a lesson from that. But there are a number of ways. Yes, you can do damage, but they would find out. The people who designed those machines, there's a lot of fail-safe mechanism designed specifically so that if it's tampered with, they're gonna know. They may not know real time because according to you could do it real time, but according to what I understand, safety as well, and to prevent tampering, they're not connected to the internet. So, but yeah, there are a number of mechanisms there to check them. Let's see. Oops. Let me. Charlotte Tiggy said, would I get the job I applied for? near my long distance partner and move in with him. I feel not until you talk to them, simply applying, I mean, it feels like you will get a phone call, but simply applying, it's difficult to tell. I can tell you, yes, you will find a job in the area and you will be able to move, okay, near your partner. But I don't know if that's the job. You know what I mean? Artist says, I think the turnout in Detroit. Detroit is in Michigan, right? Chicago, Illinois. Illinois is the capital of Chicago. I'm always confusing those two. Yeah, Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, I think you're probably right, artist. Okay. Jackie Dagger says Trump diminished auto workers, saying they just take parts out of a box. Yeah, not only that, the way his arrogance, the way he was talking about Detroit, and he went to have a rally there, his mic kept getting cut off. Oh my God, yeah, that will teach him. Now that, it's because Trump, that shows you how Trump is arrogant and he has no understanding, of mechanic. Yeah, you don't have to design the parts, but that doesn't mean just anybody can take them from out of a box and install them or put them together. That's to show you how ignorant Trump is, because putting a car engine together takes some training, and those things. Well, I mean, today it's mostly done by robots. Thank God for that, because putting a car engine together is no easy feat. But it's not. I don't believe it's 100% robotics that take care of the engine, but there are certain things that humans have to interact. That's like there's not we don't have carburetors anymore, but there are certain parts. It's not easy. You have to be able to read the blueprint. You have to be able to read the tolerances, for the parts, and it's Trump is just dumb. Jackie Dagger says Trump diminished auto workers. No, he didn't. He diminished himself, believe it or not, because even the people who are doing the job, they know he's full of baloney. Okay. Maria Elena says, so don't buy a Tesla. I never, that thought never occurred to me to buy a Tesla. I hated that car. I never liked Elon. I did not know, well, I didn't like Elon because of, today I'm finding out why I never liked him. He's arrogant. He's trying to pretend he knows everything and he doesn't. When he first bought Twitter, he was pretending he was an engineer, he could code and stuff like that, and he proved to be the biggest idiot you've ever seen. And he's still proving to people that how dumb he is. And I can't understand. The guy, he's just lucky. This is what you call, if you understand astrology, you look at somebody's 8th house. I don't know, I think somebody has did his chart. But if you look at his 11th house, his 8th house, his 2nd house, those houses, if they're well aspected, he's lucky. That's why he makes money. But the guy, I hear Morning Joe calling him a genius. I'm like, oh, God. That's giving him too much credit. The guy is not that bright. I'm sorry. If he were, I'd give him some credit. But he is dumb as an nail. I mean, look at what he's doing this week. No way. Paul Roberts, Hamilo, do you see my finances improving at my job and being more stable long term here? Uh, I feel like saying yes. As you know, it takes a little bit of work, to get back on our feet, but I feel like saying you will, so hang in there. I don't see you walking away from the job, so meaning, things are not working out. So hang in there. Keep pushing forward. Brandy says, Amelia, will time come where I get divorced from my ex-husband? We were separated long time ago. Divorce is not available in the Philippines. I'm sorry, though I can process in Hong Kong, but it costs a lot. I mean, if you're not going to get married, if you're not, I understand how you feel, Breen, but if there is no rush, take your time. If it's expensive, and like you said, in the Philippines, it's tough. So I feel like saying take your time. I understand you've been separated for a while, but, be open to meeting new people. You'll be all right. Okay? But yeah, at the right time, you'll get a divorce. You'll get it. Okay. Kyrie is saying, will we be able to enjoy our home this winter for the first time since Hurricane Ian? I feel like saying yes. I'm not seeing anything preventing you from enjoying your home, so have fun, enjoy. Okay. Oops. Artist is saying, my older son, Luke Express, is really hoping to meet a girlfriend. Do you see it happening sooner rather than later? As long as he, act like when my friends and I, we used to act when we were younger. Just don't worry about getting turned down because he's in school still. So, or yeah, he's in school, so he meets a lot of people. Tell him yes, absolutely. Just don't be afraid. Just be nice, and ask the girls out. He'll surprise himself. That's what I feel like saying. Okay. Mud A said, Amilu, do you see any improvement in the future if I continue to motivate him to see a therapist? Please. Yeah, there'll be improvement, but when people go to therapist, it takes time. But as long as he goes, sure, there will be improvement. Yeah. Okay. But it takes time and it takes effort on the part of the person. It's just like anything else, like medication. They give it to you, they tell you to take it for a week. The first day you take it, you're not gonna feel better, but after a couple of days, it's the same thing. But when emotional situation, it takes longer. That's all. All right. Carmel says, Australia, here my daughter wants to be a doctor so much. Will she get into a college and at the end of the year? I feel like saying, yeah. Tell her to go for it. Absolutely. Good luck. Okay. Deborah, where we say, Milo, will I ever get a camper? I wouldn't buy a camper, to be honest with you. And how will I get the money? Uh, there's only one way to get the money: work and save, or win the lotto. I'm not seeing that. All right. Adrian Johnson. Okay, friends. Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilo.com, or you can feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. I'm trying to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. I only have 848. I have 152 left to get to 1,000. So yeah. So if you like the channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm trying to monetize this channel. That's what I'm trying to do. So please subscribe, and I have to start making more videos to post them on here too. So if you like the channel, please subscribe. Also, please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. I will see you all tomorrow, same time. Till then, bye.